being light in a dark place. So Dan, you don't even wanna show your face. They say that your friends, friends you don't ever wanna see another friend catch a case. Can't wait for the day I teach him to tie up his lace. If you ain't supporting your kid, yeah, you're a waste. Bad times in my life that I've had to face.
Welcome to the convo. Today we have here
Guess what?
ST.
YKB. Today we're going to be talking about friends, the values of friendship.
Why are you making it sound like a horror movie, man?
Now we
No, cool. Tell them, like.
So today we're talking about friends, innit? Basically, like, yeah, friendships, values of friendships, how man view friendships. So today I want to start by putting this question out there. What do you lots look for in a friendship? I know that's a mad question, but
Answer, fam. I'll let you go first today, mate. I'll let you speak.
I've got nothing to really say on that. Like,
What do you mean, bro?
because it's not. To
We're
me,
all friends in here, you know. Remember that. So whatever you say,
to
I'm
me,
gonna hold
it's
it against you.
To me, it's a lineal. It's not really. Sorry, to me, it's not a lineal question. I'm not really.
What's a lineal mean?
It's not a direct question. Like, it's not.
what do you look for in a friendship, fam?
Yeah, but it's not a direct question because you can't. Some of your friends you choose. Some of them you grow up with, so you don't choose them. You just grew up with them. They're your people.
No,
Some of them
I don't agree.
come in and out of your life.
Don't agree.
And everybody, alright, you might not agree,
I
but
do
every
to
one
a
of
certain
them,
degree.
every one of them friends is different. Everybody's different. You're not the same as him. He's not the same as you. You don't think the same. You don't think the same, and nor with the next person, and blah blah blah. So when you say what to look in a friend, I wouldn't say that I look for anything particular in one person. I just say I would.
I do.
I like specific things about. I like specific things that most people have in common. If you understand what I'm saying, most people I have as a friend have in common. If you understand what I'm saying, but it's not really a.
So, to what you just said, I'm saying this, one, people that you're growing up with from a kid, you obviously had to have some sort of bond. Because if that was the case, we all just grew up with people in our area, then when we go, we'd have everybody as friends. But we don't. We have specific friends that we get along with. That's why we call them friends. And there's other people that you don't really gel with, or you don't like them, or they don't like you, so you're not friends with them. Yeah. And then to the upside of what you said with not looking into things with people, I feel like the first rule for me is loyalty. You get me? I've got to make sure that if someone's going to be around me, they've got to have loyalty, and they've got to have their wits about them and have a bit of self-respect and other things. But at the same time, to make a friendship, I just feel like you all have to be on the same level. Yeah. You all have to have the same kind of sense of humour. You all have to kind of be not into the same things, but thinking in the same type of way.
Like, it's not like man could sit here and gel with a. I don't want to be stereotypical, but like a grab, innit? Like, I would not be able to vibe with a grab. We're not into the same things. You don't have my type of humour.
Knows what a grab is.
I know. I was going to say basically.
Most people know what a grab is.
No, I'm saying some people don't, and some people might take that to that might
That's
be
someone who goes out.
emos.
I only know
I feel like
skateboarding.
emo's the original.
Yeah, emo.
Emo.
So like,
yeah?
so people
That the political correct.
I don't know. So forgive me if it ain't, innit?
Sorry.
People that go out on skateboarding parks. You get me, like they'll
People that like rock music.
Yeah. People like
That's a big generalization, man.
I'm saying that not every. Right, I know it's tie tracking, yeah, but I'm not saying every. If you want to call them emo, grebs, or skateboarders, whichever one, I'm not saying all of them listen to rock. But what I'm trying to say is most people that listen to rock music is from. That's like saying like hip hop, innit? Like
anybody that has an affinity for Vans trainers.
Nah, because Vans come after it. I'm saying rock music, you're sick, you know. See, that's stereotyping there. That was stereotyping.
Sorry, I had to join in.
Yeah,
I had to join in. Sorry.
But I'm just saying.
I had to be part of the crew. I felt peer pressure.
Like,
Sorry.
People that listen to rock music, but yeah, I get that. But then you gotta think. Like, for instance, I know a couple man, yeah, that are skateboarders or whatever you wanna call them, yeah. I know a couple of them, and they're like, oh, bomb weed and that. And I'm like, raw.
Yeah, what? The smoke weed?
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. I can still talk.
I can have a conversation with you about piff, but that's about it, bro.
No, it's not just about piff though, because for me, like, for instance, if a man smokes bud, but I smoke, then I know that I can have a substantial conversation with you.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me ask a question. Same on the friendship thing. Can you be friends with someone, yeah, who doesn't speak your language, but you bonded over a zubby, say you bonded over weed? So
you don't speak no English.
Nah, he speak English to the point where You can have a convo if you don't mind the fact that he doesn't understand everything you say, and you might have to slow it down a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? You have to slow it down a little bit.
Of course I could.
Like you met my brethren. You met my Polish brethren. Albanian. The Albanian.
Yeah, of course I could, bro. But again, it depends in it for how they live in it. Because some people, if they're from another country, then they live a certain way. Now, whether you can deal with that certain way, how they live, is two different things, which will then have the bond of being friends or not having the bond. Because you know, certain people I know that I can say you're my friend, but I ain't sitting around you like that because of either whatever you're involved in or whoever you're around, or do you know what I mean? You're a good person, but you might be around a lot.
You might put yourself in some fuckery, blood. I ain't down for that.
I'm down for what?
That some of the fuckery you might put yourself in. You might be involved with some fuckery, but I can't fuck with you for that reason. Because you're gonna bring that fuckery around me.
Yeah, but no.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Alright, then I'm gonna go back to what he said. There's people that you grew up with that you end up being friends with for a long time. Yeah. Now, alright, for instance, if I've got a friend from the age of 5 and then I grow all the way to like 20 something, and we're still close friends, tight as hell, I would class that as family, not a friend.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Then therefore, if you then are still friends with him and this brother now gets in fuckery, would you just
You
can't
fuck him.
no.
It depends on what he does. We had that conversation.
Bro. Like, it doesn't really matter how long you know someone, but it's if you know someone, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but
like, as long as I know you, it doesn't matter. I could have been around you for 2 months, but I know you to the T now.
You can never 100% know anybody.
Yeah, no.
That's an impossibility.
I know, you know what I'm trying to say though, innit?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
I'm just saying to what you
I get what you're trying to say.
No, I don't know you man can get yourself in them situations. For me, it's like, nah, because you might know someone for a long, long period of time. And so, like, if you got loyalties to people and you're very tight with someone and they end up in a situation, for you to turn your back on them when they're deep in some sort of situation.
That's fucking.
It's fucking, but it depends on, like, you've got to be at the right point in your brain to
I was
know what is right to defend and what ain't.
I was on about, like,
we had this conversation before.
One sec, because you got to think, if you ain't man enough to tell your brethren, your blood, nah, you can't do that, bro. Cause this might happen, and what if this happens to me? And if he ain't man enough to accept what you're saying, then obviously he isn't a friend, because he's still trying to get you something that you're telling him is fuckery, and it's gonna get you locked up.
Yeah, no,
do you know what I'm saying?
Right,
so it's
right,
like it depends on what situation you're in, but you could never say that you're gonna turn your back on someone just because you're gonna get you fuckery.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, you missed the point though. What I was saying, like, just like seeing someone you didn't know very well. Like, you just met this brother like 3 months ago, but then...
You ain't getting no love from me like that.
No, but that's my point.
It'll take more than 3 months for me to even...
But no, do you know what I'm trying to say though? Like,
for other people, yeah.
But like, if man have grown up with you, blood, or I've been around you enough, and you've done plenty for me and I've done plenty for you to call you family, then it is what it is, and as you said...
But that's just the thing though. If you grew up with somebody, like I was saying to you, you don't most of the friends that you grew up with, like from you went to school with, from you was nipper and all that shit, no, but you don't. Can you say, can you like, you know, like a friendship you would make with somebody like you met them at college or something? Yeah, it's not the same. No. If you understand what I'm saying to you, because when you're a kid, you only know them as that's someone I play with.
Well, let me put this into context.
And then, this is what I'm saying. And then as you get older, and you're still with that same person. What I'm saying is it's not, the friendship's not really the same, because you kind of tend to know that person in a different way to somebody you would just meet that would still be in the same capacity. You tend to know that person differently. Like
so people, so when you friends with someone for a long time.
Now I see you cry. I see you wet yourself. I see you.
Yeah, like you two know your flaws. So then if somebody else is around, obviously he ain't gonna let that man know his flaws, because that's his flaws.
That's the difference I'm making. But is that person less of a friend even though he doesn't know your flaws?
No, it's not that he's less of a friend. I feel like the person that's actually holding them flaws is less of a friend, because if you really class him as a friend, then you would have let him know. So it doesn't end
What if the person hasn't let them know just because it hasn't come up? They're not holding information. It's just nothing that has ever
depends, because
happened.
If the issue is coming into the friendship, then man needs to open his mouth. Do you understand? But if it ain't affecting the friendship, then why does man need to mention it? But if it is affecting the friendship, then man does need to mention it, because if anything, you got an issue and I don't know about it, and you're moving sideways, blood, I'm only going to make up my own assumptions in my own head. Now, whatever that may be could cause a big problem, when you could have just said, yo, blood, obviously it's this or...
It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you don't want it, if you can't chat to man, then you're not my brethren like that. Cause if you can't come to me and speak to me about what the fuck's going on, am I meant to sit here and assume till I finally guess what it is? No, from it isn't guess who, blood. You're my brethren. You come and chat to me. What the fuck is going wrong? What's up? You get me? Like, what's going on, blood? Because until you do that, then how the fuck am I meant to know you're just being savage? Cool, safe. You do that over there. But then again, you want me to come and... Do you know what I'm saying?
But then it works. I just feel like it works. It works both ways.
Yeah, of course.
But someone has to make that first step in it. And if, like I said, if there is issues, if you class him as your brethren like that, you get me. Then you need to obviously chat to him if it's affecting that. But again, man, I just feel like friendships, man, it comes with a lot of trust. That's what I think friendship is about. Trust, because you got to think with your family. You don't
Especially where we come from.
You don't have to trust your family. When you're from a youth till you get to a certain age, you don't have to trust your family. Family. Come on, let's be real. Till you got to the age of 16, yeah?
No, I mean, I ain't never trusted. I'll even be honest, because I'm open on it. It's like, I've never trusted any of my family. From as far as I can remember.
All I'm saying.
But that's probably maybe because of how they've treated me.
So
that may be part of because of how they've treated me. I don't know.
Can I answer what you just said though, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
So you're saying you've never trusted anybody in your family?
Not in my family.
Until you can remember.
As far back as I can remember.
But from what I know, yeah, is...
And that's a long time.
Even I can remember from like 6, 5, yeah? And I know at the age of 6, I didn't understand anything about... Now I do, but I'm saying then, I didn't understand anything about trust. I didn't know anything about trust. And even at the age of probably 8, 9, 10, I still didn't really know what the fuck trust was.
I weren't around family them kind of age.
No, but I'm just...
Like, I'm talking young. You
yeah, I hear that. But I'm just saying for people that, do you know what I mean, been around a family, I'm saying, yo, you don't really start feeling trust till you're about, you know what I mean, when you start in your 13, 14s, going up, that's when you start understanding trust. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you've got friends all that time and you don't really know about trust, and then you get...
Fuck that, you don't know, you don't understand trust yet until someone does something that you do. Because otherwise,
it's not even trust though.
No, but answer me this.
It's being loyal as well at the same time.
Yeah, it's being loyal, but check this.
Yeah, but loyalty comes in different formats.
If we never had friends, yeah?
Like I got guys that will never fight.
If we never had friends, I don't think we would have a full understanding of trust. I don't think trust would have so much of a powerful word if there wasn't friends. Because like I said, when you grow up, you only know about trust when it comes to like teens with your family. Yeah, that's when you start seeing the little arguments and certain family members are being a bit sly. That's when you start understanding things. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But if there was no friends, we wouldn't actually have to go through certain things to understand trust.
You see, now you're saying that. For me, my first experience of trust, like proper trust for myself, where I remember, is at school when we had one of those fucking stupid exercises.
We have to fall back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the motherfucker moved. And I went bang off the fucking hardwood fucking floor.
You just hit the nail on the head though.
You get me? Like,
in school, that's what I'm saying.
I remember that.
That's what I'm trying to say, but the reason why you remember that is because that was probably one of the first times you've actually had to, like, acknowledge trust. Do you get what I'm trying to say to that point?
But if you're saying that, then every sporting event you would do where you have got teams, you know, trust comes into that. You walk into school with your mates, trust comes into that.
So let me explain something, yeah? Yeah, you're saying that, but I'm saying, right, you falling back on a man and trusting a man to grab you as you fall, yeah?
I'm just the teacher, not even a man.
Even a teacher, I'm saying that, and especially if you've never done it, is the biggest thing, like, to overcome is trusting someone. Because in your head, the first thing you think is, yeah, but what if you drop me? But what if this? Yeah? And I'm saying...
How do you think I feel when he actually dropped me?
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. No, but I'm saying, after that, you realise more. I think when they did that in school, they knew what they was doing as teachers.
Yeah, of course.
Trust, yeah? But I feel like that opened your mind to it, to understand what that actually means. Trust.
No, but if you fall... Yeah, but you don't get that till you're older.
One second, because you're putting yourself in a situation that you don't want to be in. So you're relying on someone to get yourself out of that fucking situation, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
If you fall in life, in any situation, if you fall and you got someone around you, yeah, and you're expecting them to catch you, that's you trusting them to be there for you, bro. It's the same thing as falling and someone catching you. It's the same motherfucking thing, bro. Do you get me? And I feel like trust is the main thing about friendship.
So where did the majority of us go wrong where it became, nah, I'm supposed to lean on you to help me, but nah, fuck that, I just won't fall. Where did it become that?
No, because that's people.
That's where everyone, because now that's what it is. People are scared to fail.
No, because I feel like
that's what gangs are, nigga. I can't do that shit on my own, so you know what? I'm gonna bring you with me.
Nah, disagree.
I didn't say there's a difference between gangs and crews, and there's differences, fam. There's differences.
We'll touch on that on another day.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in it again that even though that, like what you're saying, friendships, like I don't class gangs as gangs. I class that as a load of friends that's growing up together, yeah. And if anybody brought any trouble to where they live as family, because that's what they class themselves as, then they're gonna.
Now, I'd say that's a crew, bro. A gang is different, I'd say.
I don't
But
say
like
it's a
you said,
crew.
we'll talk about that another time. But I think
But
it's
it still evolves
totally
into
different.
friendship.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Because
saying.
gangs-
What's it? None of you looks to actually answer my question.
Go on.
What do you look for in a person that says friendship besides trust?
We have answered
I did
we've answered it in a roundabout way. But
I know.
He answered it perfectly. He did say, he's looking for loyalty and
I did
blah, blah,
answer
blah.
your question, bro.
He did answer the
No,
question.
you did.
Like for me, like I said, I haven't really
And you said
I haven't really got answers to that. I gravitate to people who I gravitate towards, and I am around
Yeah, but
people that I don't. For me, it's inherent. I could not tell you what I like or what I think about that person. It's just an inherent thing. I like you or I don't. I can't just.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I have no idea.
For that, you're saying I either like you or I don't, yeah. But for me, it's like this: you can only like something if you acknowledge what it is you like about it, or else you wouldn't like it. And you can only not like something if you acknowledge what you don't like about it. Just say you don't like it.
Yeah, but I don't think. All right. Let's put it.
let me just. I'm not sorry to interrupt you. You see a pair of trainers, yeah. You like this pair of trainers. You're gonna buy the pair of trainers. If you don't like the pair of trainers, fam, you're not gonna fucking buy a pair of trainers. So you're not gonna be around someone you don't like. If you are, there's something very wrong with you. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
And if you like someone, you like them, but there's got to be
There's a reason why you like them trainers.
Yeah.
What? They might be bright orange. Just for that reason, you might like them. You might have a bubble in them. Just because.
Yes,
you know what I'm
yes.
saying?
But
So maybe you need to reflect on why you like your brethren.
that might that's a good point. That's a very good point. Because I never think like that. I've never thought that. I either like a person or I don't. Like I meet someone, we have a conversation, I leave that conversation thinking, that's an alright brother or nah, he's a dickhead. Like
No.
I always do that. Like first
No, I've
impressions.
got
Because I never.
Bro, first impressions for me count as everything.
Because I'm anti as
One
fuck,
sec,
bro.
one sec.
Someone
Yeah, but
approaches
I never
me,
met
I'm
you
anti.
ever on an anti thing. Never once.
Again, yeah, when we were just talking about friends and
Never.
trust. Friends and trust, yeah, that goes back to me. You just said, yeah, you'll speak to someone you think is alright. I used to be like that. And I learnt with myself, yeah, that, yeah, first impressions can't, but people paint pictures on first impressions because they
People
don't
only
want
show
you to
you
see
what they
who
want
you
you
are.
to see, yeah.
See, that's the other thing. I know this, but you have to understand that for me, and this I'm not the same as everyone else, and you know more about how I've lived than anyone. Like for me personally, I can't do that. I can't give you the chance to get in like that. I either like you or I don't, and then we'll develop if we develop. I can't sit there in my mind and then think, this person's like this, I like that, or this, because there's loads of people that I've been through this. I've got the scars on me. Been through the situation where we've sat down and we're cool, and I know what you're about, and you know what I'm about, and we're all good. We're all good. But then it could just be literally a case of that person woke up on the wrong side of the fucking bed that day, and their whole personality fucking changed. Or not even that. It couldn't even be something simple. It could be something simple like he walked into the fucking living room and that was there, and it was meant to be there. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
get the point of what you're trying to get across to what I just said.
Let me just check the camera.
Why?
I think I did go off stuff.
Well, it ain't, fam.
Nah, should be fine. But we should.
I heard something.
My point is that I can't take anybody at what you said, like face value like that. Like I just said to you, I have to have a conversation, and if I leave that conversation feeling good about you, then well, obviously we will talk again, and we will build like we did.
Yeah, but I'm saying I know. Yeah, but that's the thing. How me and you built was different. Yeah, because there was no reason for me to have to think of you as a brethren at the time. Do you understand?
Same here though. That's the thing, and that was what made it.
But that's caught
the way it is now.
Can I say something? There's a difference between a mutual friendship, yeah, and just a friendship through meeting through somebody else or whatever. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Like, all right then. He is, for all intents and purposes, your brethren. I met him through you, so friend of a friend. But I don't see him as that.
Because you've built.
But we had to have that conversation originally for me
say,
to come away from it thinking I can do that.
What I'm trying to say is if I meet someone random on the street and they talk to me and I think you're an alright dude, that isn't going to, even if I talk to you again, yeah, I've still then got to work you out, yeah? But I ain't going to walk away and say you're an alright dude or think in my head that you're a good person because I have to know who you are. I don't know. A lot of people...
He's right. No, he's right.
A lot of people paint pictures. So for me, you're saying face value, but I can sit there and look at someone and someone could be a cunt, but then deep down I start talking to you, you're an alright dude. So you can't take somebody for face value.
Yeah, alright, yeah, but then alright, then there's let me bring a little bit of a jail experience into it. There's alright dudes, yeah, that are real cunts. Like, they're all good. They're good, real smart, knowledgeable, good people, but they just
rub on the wrong way, and
it's not even that. They're just cunts. They just think they like pain, or they like what they can do, or like what they do, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, but there are some people that are just they're all right, and I've met them, but I've shared cells with the fuckers. Like they're cool.
Yeah, but no one said that. What we're trying to say is how can you sit there and say that you know that someone's all right by just the conversation?
Because I've like I said, I'm only talking for me. Okay, I'm not putting this on anyone else. For me, I've managed to, for my life, be able to. I don't know if it's just a thing. I just speak to someone. When I speak to someone, I kind of tend to know whether or not me and you will speak again in 2 years.
No, but I know that.
You know what I mean? Like,
nah.
I'd say for me.
But like you just said, you
It's for
can't
me.
say that you know someone within 3 months. So you can't sit there and meet someone and say to yourself, I know I'm going to speak to you in 2 years. Right? And then secondly, yeah, what I'm going to say is, like I said, if you meet someone at first face value and I'm chatting to them and I walk away from them, I think you're alright. Like I said, I still got to figure out who you are. The only way I'm going to find out if me and you're going to be brethren is by coming round you and
I never said we're going to leave.
Building.
I never said we're going to leave a conversation like that. We're going to be friends. I just said I can
did.
leave no, I didn't. I said leave a conversation that you're an all right person. I never said that we were
Right.
friends. I never said that.
And you said we'll carry on talking and then probably become friends.
Yeah, that's it.
And
If we continue talking.
And then you said if I meet someone, I'll know if I'll speak to them in 2 years.
Yeah, I know I will, but it doesn't mean that I'll still be a friend. It don't mean we're friends.
So let's be honest now, how many people have you actually met and you said to yourself, I know I'm going to speak in 2 years, and you still speak to them now?
Quite a few actually.
None.
Quite a few.
I'm on about me.
Oh, few. I do have quite a few. Like I said, I'm only talking from my experience. I can't put this on the rest of the world. I'm only talking from my experience. Okay. Like I said, you said, you know a bit more about me.
Well,
than
I'm
most
thinking.
people. I don't
every
think the same. Like
no, but
that.
I'm saying, obviously, every person that you've had around you, you've obviously thought that you can be friends with, and not all of them are still around you.
Let's not get that twisted, because I know loads of people will see this.
And even
Majority of the time, wait, hold on 1 second. You can keep this 1 second. Majority of the time, it's me that's took myself away from these people. Nothing to do with them. It's me that's took myself away.
All of them, fraction of them, or what?
I'd say 90% of them has been me that's took myself away from them. I would honestly say that. Nah, I would honestly say that. I would honestly say that.
How many of your childhood brethren, are still your brethren?
Most of them are dead, but the ones that aren't, my brethren Colin Papula, he's still my brethren. Big up Colin.
Names, man.
Nah, for real, he's cool. He's a straight dude. And a couple others, but yeah, most of them are in jail, dead.
What? All right. What about you?
Lord, everyone that I grew up with, I've only got probably one man that I still chat to on that level, and the rest of them, I can't say I fell out with this, but there's just been no.
Do you know anyone that you grew up with from?
Because one sec.
What,
Because as men, we've all grown up and we become men. That's where you realise who you are as a person. When you become a man.
You just realise what you want.
Yeah.
You realise what you want and what's good for you to what's not.
Yeah. So that's where you decide to cut off most of the people. Like when I was like 16, that's when I started cutting off from.
I don't agree that man cut off. People. I don't agree, man.
Not even cut off, because if I see them, it's cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Like everyone's good.
I'm not saying it's
but
cut
like
off,
I'm not around you like that.
Everybody grows up and has to have their own life. Man, are not kids no more. Where the only place we can really go when we was kids was walking out our door and meeting our brethren. Now we're big men. we're building to have our own house or home, and do you know what I mean? And then man are doing their thing, and it's like, have man really got time to be meeting up and doing what?
Unless
I got that.
No, you're right, but then look where we live in England, where man them. You know that mentality. Oh, it's alright. We're gonna go to work all weekend. We'll link up on the weekend, lads. And and they've been doing that since.
But that's.
You get me? And they grew up doing that, and they're still brethren 30 years later. And we've seen
but
that.
I'm on about where
that.
No, but that's not where we come from.
We don't come from that. I'm saying we see that.
No, one second. No, but I just feel like again, I get that. But that's obviously me. I feel like that's just social media, blood. You mans are still chatting and that on. You get me?
I can't say that because my dad and his brethren have been friends since they was like.
Right then.
This way before social media, before phone and all of that.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, my pops, I could say the same thing. He's still got brethren, but they don't chill every day. They know.
Nah, they don't chill every day.
You know what I'm trying to say? Mans don't plan to go out every weekend.
Nah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
it'll be a case of, I'm passing through your city.
This is
let me
what
bring
I'm
up
saying.
my man.
This is what I'm saying.
Some
People that manage to stay as friends and do all them things is the people, no disrespect, nothing wrong with it, that grow up in the same area
Yeah.
or still going to the same pub.
Yeah.
They're still all
Yeah.
close or around mans. And mans that are not really in there, they're not far away to still come.
Well, this is
Because
what.
you're not forced to have that
Bro,
friendship.
this is why I said to you that point that I made, that I moved myself away from people, because you have to think, I was born in Birmingham, I grew up in London, you understand what I'm saying? I've moved away from good people, not from their fault, but because I've moved. I've gone around, I've done my thing,
alright
I've
then.
took myself away from, and we could still talk if I chose to. That's what I say to you, it's me, it's not them, is what I'm trying to put my point across.
No, but then
You
what
understand
kind of
I'm saying?
friend does that make you then?
A shitty one. I know this. No, don't get that twisted. I know this. My bridging K, you know K.
I don't think that's.
My bridging K told me that the other day, bro, because you know how much time I should just ring the brother.
Can I say something?
And I don't.
Can I say something?
Because I'm a dickhead.
Alright then, so for instance, if I was to now have to move out of Darbs, yeah, right, and I've had to go there wherever I'm going and start a new life and that, yeah, that's a big thing and that's a hard thing to do, yeah. So I'd expect that's from personally me, I'd expect my guys to be ringing me like, yo, how's things going?
No,
Is it-
you
one
get
sec,
the ring.
one sec,
Carry
one
on.
sec.
You get the
Everything
ring.
good. Now, if a man's doing that from the get-go, then that conversation's going to still go on and keep going on. Do you get me? But if I dip off now and you don't hear from me and you ain't made that effort to even find out if man's all good, then how much of a friend are you? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So when you're saying I'm a shitty friend, cool, you haven't rang on my message, but why haven't they done so? So how much did they care about that friendship?
That takes you back to what you said earlier. It takes for the other person not to be the bigger man, but just kind of.
Yeah, but who's meant to be in a
You
friendship?
know what though?
Who's
Nah,
meant to
you
be
know
in a
what?
friendship?
Stop 1 second.
Anyone,
Continue your
but
point.
someone is meant to.
Continue your point. But what you just said, actually, I never thought of that. Because I always thought it's me. Like I should be the one to reach out to them. Because I'm the one that left. You know, it's not like they just fucked me up. I left.
No,
So
but that
I
doesn't
feel like
matter,
I
though.
should have been the one to reach.
It goes
And,
back down
and
to
now
what
we've got
situation.
social media and stuff. You know, I'm visible. It's not like you can't find me. Facebook, Instagram. So it's a good point actually. What he just said. Man, them could just reach out and say, "Yo, Sean, where the fuck
No,
you
but
been?"
I'm saying that should have been from the get-go. If man are my real brethren and have been around me for a long time and I dip off, yeah, you lot are supposed to be making sure I'm okay because I'm not around you lots now. I'm the one that's all the way over here with nobody. So you lot should be checking for me from the get-go. And that's how you keep that friendship.
No, you're right.
Do you know what I'm saying? But if I leave, why am I ringing you lots to see, well, go on, you're good? I'm the one that's over here, blood. You get me? You're over there,
But then
fam.
again, you're the one.
So, yeah, but so-
one set. But then again, you're the one that chose to take
No,
yourself
it
out.
depends on what situation.
Obviously, it depends on what
It
situation.
depends on what
but I'm
situation.
just
If you say you're getting yourself a new job now, yeah? I've got a new job in fucking, I don't know, Scotland, let's say, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? For Sheffield, whatever, yeah? I've got a job, lads. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dip off here. Same way, blood. Man should be ringing my phone like, yo, what's the job saying? All good. It depends. No matter. I feel like no matter kind of what, even if it benefits you or it ain't benefiting you, just gotta go because of police or whatever. Man should still be checking because you're the one that's leaving the ends.
Good
No
point.
matter what reason it is,
That's what I'm saying.
you're
It's
the
a
one
good-
that's gotta go.
Yeah, but then, but you've put both arguments into the argument that I was saying. So which one are you leaning towards? Who should be the one to do what, or who should do what? Because you've put both arguments into that.
No, because I told you in that scenario of leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because we're talking about your scenario.
Yeah,
If a man's having to leave out of the situation in a friendship where he's got to go far, then they should be the ones that are still there should be ringing you to check you, and then you'd be ringing them. You know what I mean? I'm good, fam. Safe for ringing me, whatever. The next day or what if you're down, yo, fam, what's going off down there? I'm gonna try and hook down there, But if a man ain't ringing you, then what? Do you know what I mean? From the get go, what am I supposed to say?
Well, then again, it's not friendship if it fizzles out like that, in my opinion.
That's what
It
I'm
was-
saying.
it was just
but that's
forced.
but back to what I just said.
Yeah,
If
but
I'm
no.
here, I'm your brethren. Let's just speak now, hypothetically, right now. Yeah, I've got a job in Sheffield. I've got to move there to work, lads. Yeah, I'm dipping off tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you, boys. Yeah, and I've gone. You're telling me you're not going to ring me. You're expecting me to ring you, lot. Say, well, go on, lads.
No, but expecting someone to ring someone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm just
No, but the
what's
dumb
it- what's
thing
it- what's
is,
it- I'm
go
just
on.
expecting a conversation within 2 days. It don't matter who rings you.
No, but the
If
dumb
you never
thing is-
heard from me in a day, I've moved to Sheffield,
No,
yeah,
no,
for
I'm
the
not
job,
worried, I'm not
and you
worried.
ain't
Yeah, but
heard from me in less than...
and I'm grilling you as well.
In less than 24 hours, yeah, you ain't heard from me. You're telling me you're not gonna be like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Yo,
Yeah, we all do. No, but check it.
that's a friend.
Is
That's
this not?
a family.
Is this
you
not a
know me,
fact? Is this not a fact? If you ring him in the morning, or I ring you, or you ring me, or whatever.
Right, that confused them, but go on.
Either way, whichever one of us rings each other in the morning, does not the other one ask if the other one, what have you spoke to the other one, or what you not do was the other one do?
Yeah.
So we all do it. So the point being is, no matter what would happen, one of us would remind the other one.
No, it's just to make sure, just to make sure that the other one's good. That's all I need to know. That's the only reason I'm ringing you. So have you spoken to him? So I don't need to ring him. What is good?
Yes.
That's all I need to know.
Because there'll be better days I don't ring my man.
So what mans are saying in it is it should be the people that, if you're moving, you get me, or going through, man that are still here is the ones that should make that first move. If you ignore them when you dip off now and all that shit, if you ring me when I first dipped you and I answered the phone, yeah, I should ring you back. If I don't ring you back, blood, yeah, then obviously man don't care about me because I could ring you for anything, blood. Do you get me?
It doesn't matter if you're a friend. I'll still ring man 3 times. So obviously I know something's going wrong. Why is he blanking me?
There you go.
Something's going on. Obviously
There you
wrong.
go.
I can't
You know
do
what
that.
I'm saying?
He knows I can't do that. I'll ring his phone. If he don't answer, I have to send him a text.
No,
I can't just keep ringing him back.
You come bowl up to his house.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? If he's all the way in Scotland now, we don't know where he is.
Hey, it's still a long mish though. To get to his gaff, don't get twisted.
Yeah, but what's down the road, bro?
There you go.
Not down
If
the
it was-
road.
Bro, 3-4 pound in a
If it's a
taxi.
tight, what 3-4? What Scotland?
Dickhead.
I know, I do that every day. Go for it.
Bro, add a couple notes onto that one. Yeah, you probably got it.
But yeah, so I'm just saying in it like.
Nah, for us
again,
we ain't got an excuse, but for other people they should obviously friends should make the effort. Like both friends should make the effort to both be friends.
I just feel, I don't know that.
You
I'm
know
trying
what I
to think of another situation where it would be from the other side, but there is no other side to it.
There's not really.
I feel like if any situation happens to anyone on that side that happens to, that one should be the one that should be there to be involved.
Someone
Finish this.
Something that was the same thing. Something happens. I gotta go to Jamaica. I can't come home because I've got to go out there, go look after the land. I've got to stay out there and look after the land. You know how Jamaica is. I have to stay out there and look after the land. So I'm gone now, and I'm not coming back for a minute, even if I even do. So am I expected to think that you man are gonna ring long distance?
Yes.
Yeah.
To catch me?
Yes.
Bro.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
That's what brethrens do. That's
Okay,
that's
so
what you're meant
there
to
you go.
do. Innit? Tell me a lie though.
Right.
Even if a man went for holiday for 2 weeks, blood, man are still trying to make that phone call.
You might get a Facebook because drinking in Jamaica is expensive.
No,
You might get a WhatsApp.
No, when my mom, yeah, that's what my mom did.
Yeah,
She'll
you get a
FaceTime and
WhatsApp call.
you
Yeah,
get me?
yeah.
It's not hard,
You
but
get
I'm
a
saying, you get me? If man dip on holiday now for 2 weeks, blood, yeah, one of you lots or both of you, yeah, and I have to stay here, blood, man are having to ring me. I want to know what's going off. Like, what are you, man, doing? Yo, what's going back off down there, blood? That's how it's meant to fucking... I don't care how much it costs, blood. You get me? You man all the way in Spain, blood. I don't know if you man are dead. You need to ring me every 3 days, blood, 4 days. Let me know if everything's good. You get me?
So what would make you cut off from your...
Bear. But I told you loyalty, man. There's things that I look for, which is loyalty. The main thing is loyalty, innit? Like, and if a man's, I don't know, like, it just depends on how a man is for me, innit? Like, you just gotta be on my.
Okay, like what in particular though?
I told you, man, loyalty, fucking hell, man. Let me start pulling out bare things.
No, how did you pull out bare things, bro?
No, I asked this brother, innit? I've gave you one, loyalty. Give him 2.
Time, fam.
Well, I've been watching that film, yeah, for like 5-6 hours, and as soon as you mentioned time, all I thought about was the film. The main thing is, yeah, time, yeah? That's what we're stealing from him, is time. Carry on.
Nah, for real, time though, because like I said, I've been a shitty friend because I've not been able to be there for people. Like, from I've missed marriages, I've missed births, I've missed deaths, because I'm just a shitty cunt that's not kept track of motherfuckers when I should. Like,
Wait, I'm lost. What was your question?
what would make someone cut? What would make someone cut off?
Oh yeah,
a friend?
sorry.
Yeah, like time. Like if I see that person just doesn't have the fucking time for me.
Yeah. You see,
understand
all
what
what
I'm
you said there got me lost in it, and then when you said that, you
but
broke it down. I get what
What
you're
if,
saying, like.
well, let me ask you this.
No, but I don't want to say it in a,
What if
in a,
they've not-
in a
what
snappy
if that's
way.
how it
like,
is?
But wait, what
You
if
know what I
they've
mean?
not got time for you because of you?
No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because even then they're not my friend either because then they don't have that time. They don't feel that they can put that time in. You understand what I'm saying? They don't. Or I might have something wrong with me that they don't feel they want to deal with. It's not a fault with them. It might even be a fault with me. It's just a case of they don't want to deal with that. That don't make you bad or make the other person bad. Some people just don't want to deal with those
But
things.
in
or
that,
can't deal with those things.
in that, I think man need to be explaining then, innit, or be able to be all man enough to say either boom, fam, you acting like this, and man take it to the chin and realise, or boom, man say, yo, I'm having this type of day, I'm going through this, and man just leave me the fuck alone. It's simple as that. That's how I look at it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's as real as that, but then I feel like, again, man, it depends on what type of person you are. Because, you know, there's certain people that, you know, act off, for instance, a jealous person, not a jealous person, a rich person, yeah? They always act out because they're used to getting what they want. Do you get me? I know certain people are just like that, bro. Do you get me? And it's not their fault, but that's just what life they've lived.
Yeah, you've been spoiled.
It's been nice to always get what I want, yeah.
Trust me. But you get me? Again, them people there, it's not their fault. People hate rich kids, you know, just because of the way they are, but it's not
I
their
know, I've
fault.
seen some guy called
Nah,
Dave.
They've just been...
I heard of a guy called Dave.
Go
Sorry,
on.
go on, carry on.
No.
No, go on.
We always cut you, go on.
There's a guy called David Bonnier did a very good video the other day. So bare people hate on rich people, innit? But like that doesn't because I forgot.
I'll break it down for you,
I
fam.
forgot the
Easy
point,
and
innit?
quick, yeah?
But basically, what on the lines of what you said.
I'll tell you, bro. It's as simple as
I used
this,
to
yeah.
hate rich people's kids.
Obviously, these rich kids have mum and dads that are rich. Now, when they're born into this world, they're lucky enough to have a family that has worked and grafted to give them the best life they can. And when they're born, their mums and dads just decide to say, buff, whatever you want you can get because we got it.
That's a fact.
Now, I know most people always say, I wish I had all the money in the world, I'd buy my kid this, buy my mum this, da. But at the same time, people don't think when they're thinking to do the best, that's going to change them as a person, as who they grow up to be.
Right.
And that's why they end up always wanting what they want.
You know what
Do
though?
you know what I mean?
You know what
It's not their fault, it's just how they've grown up.
When
That's what
man
they
was
used to.
young, man used to hate on people like that. I ain't gonna lie, like you say on the, you know, you go to school and you see that kid that's always got everything. I used to hate on that motherfucker, like, you get me?
It's bad and
I used-
evil, innit,
yeah,
bro?
no, but as I got older, because like now,
Bad and evil.
I know what it took for his parents to
I
get to that
but
point.
can't
where they
remember like I
give
used to
him
see
that.
man like there's been a situation.
Well, not always, because they might be council house people and
But-
they might just
yeah,
have one
cool.
kid and spoil the fuck out of
No,
it.
but
That
like it's
happens.
even like
Lotto.
things that man have to graft for, yeah, certain people get given. You get me? Certain things that man have to graft for, certain people get given. So like I'm quite an envious kind of person. So like I was chatting with someone like this the other day about someone and basically just saying, well, yeah, fair enough, you got a good job, but who bought your car? Your mom. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you can't use that as an ornament in life.
Alright, check it.
You
Wait,
can't
wait,
check
wait,
it.
wait,
Like,
one
check
second,
it.
no, one second. What do you mean?
Like you can't. Someone who's had something bought for them, you can't say, yeah, I've worked for that. You can't show it off the way you've worked for
Right.
it.
What
Now
if
I get
they've
what
got
you're
bad
saying.
credit? What if they've got
No.
bad credit and their mum
No.
got them
that's
on
too-
finance,
that's
but they
too-
pay?
that's
They
too-
pay
that's
for
too-
it.
So, no, because
I don't know what that's got to do with
basically
friendship.
what you're talking about is for instance like it's rubbing something in someone's face that hasn't got that.
Not even rubbing, but you can't show it off how you want
that's
to
what it
because you
is.
didn't work for it.
What if
You know
your
what I'm
friends?
saying?
It didn't work for her.
No, they put like.
Oh, so you're talking about? Wait, no, I'm confused. Wait.
If you're saying like, okay, there's a guy, yeah, he's got a very good job. He's got a car, yeah, but his mum bought him the car. This guy shows off his car like
But you never bought it.
no, he never bought it. But you want to show it off like you've worked for it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but alright then. But his mum could have just bought that in for a present, fam.
I hear that.
So
but
what? So like if my mum if I work every day hard as fuck, yeah, and I can buy myself a car, but I'm saving my P. I want to buy a car. And then my mum comes and says, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna buy you a car for your birthday. Boom, yeah. Blood, that's my car. Like if my mum's cut, my mum bought me. No one's gonna do that, blood. No one in the world is gonna do that, bro.
That's true.
Do you get me?
That's true. Do you feel in yourself though that you deserve it?
What? The car?
Right, hold on.
I don't feel like I deserve anything from. When you get to a certain age, I don't feel like you deserve presents
Anything.
or
Yeah,
anything
thank
from
you.
your mum. It should
Thank
be
you.
you
Should be
now
you.
doing everything for you. You should be buying your mum the car. You should be doing all that. Once you're
From
at a
a,
certain age,
if I seen a girl say, "Oh, a mum bought a car," it's different.
No,
as
it's
a
different.
man,
Listen.
yeah,
that's
you're
your-
meant
that's
to
your-
graft.
listen,
That's what you're meant to do.
If
You're a man.
If you've got a friend, so you got a friend, yeah. Let's bring this back to friendship. You got a friend, and that friend's always got banging crepes. That friend's always got sick clothes. You know, and you know it's expensive.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I know, but let's run with it for everyone. So you know, you roll with that person every day. You know, that person's always buying food. Look after you as well, buy you food. How do you feel as a person? Yeah, like do you? Because you said you're an envious person.
Yeah.
So
I will be envious.
Are you?
I will be envious, but that's my brethren. So I wish you the best in life. Obviously, like I'm happy for you, but I wish I could be in your situation. Not that I hate. Do you know what I mean? I might be jealous of some other folks that isn't my
use that
brethren.
as motivation for you to work harder? Do you sit there and brood on it and think, fuck it, man, rare?
That's very
No,
good.
you've given me a good question, and you gave a mad answer. So now I'm just kind of like saying that raw. Like I don't even want to get involved in this right now because that's a mad way of thinking, bro.
Yeah.
I know what I know you don't think in a way of as motivation, and that's how I take it. If I see another man that's got something or doing something, I'm saying, alright,
boom.
how am I matching you?
But then again, I don't like to compete with people.
It's not competing, blood. It's
Yeah,
competing with yourself, blood.
I disagree.
Because if I sit there,
Just for the simple fact of like you're seeing something, yeah. You compete with everything every single day without you knowing it.
No, but I'm saying with that situation there, but if I sit there, yeah, and I see another man's got something, yeah, and I'm sat here and I'm thinking, right, I wish I had that.
Technically, it's right. If we're competing, if we're thinking, you know what, I need to match that or do better.
Yeah.
Technically, we are competing.
No.
Technically, even if we don't think that we are technically competing.
I don't believe that, bro. Because I'm saying for me, innit, it's called motivating yourself. If I'm sat here down, yeah, and I ain't got no dough, yeah. And then my brethren's doing his thing, yeah, making his dough, and I'm sat on my arse doing nothing, bro. I'm gonna sit here and tell myself, right, bro, I need to do something. Cause how am I sat here like this, and he's sat here like this? I need to get off my arse, bro, and make some dough. Now, whether it's because of the trainers or because of the clothes, something has got my attraction. What I would like to have. Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly. You can't hate on your brethren for doing well. You can never do that.
Alright then,
never hate on your brethren.
Is another one. So then, do you then now look on your brethren to bring you in and help you? Do you get off your arse and go out and go out? Not always. Like he could just be having a good job, bruv. I'm just saying.
I'm thinking from my
life. I'm just
my
saying.
head.
I'm trying to generalize
it. Depending what, obviously, I would like my brethren to always try and bring me in. You should be thinking like that anyway. Whether it's possible or not, you should be thinking like that anyway. Because you're my brethren. Like, we all think of ways how to help each other.
I got just one for you.
So what were you basically saying? Like, you were basically saying, yeah,
but alright, so if your brethren, if the guy's making dough and his brethren sat there doing nothing, and he's already done tried helping him 100 times.
That's your own fault. That's your own fault.
Is he still meant
no, he's not inclined.
Yeah, but he's still your brethren, bro. So is he still declined to do it? Like, do you know what I mean? Is your brethren like?
Am I a fool?
I'm just asking.
Am I a fool?
I actually want to answer that too. It depends on two things. Yes, I've helped him before.
It's all about appreciation as well.
Yeah, I was about to. That was my second one. Yeah. Wait, let me finish my first one. Sorry, the second one was appreciation, but let me finish this first one. You've done it before. You've helped him, and he's fucked up. But you've seen that he's fucked up, and it's not his fault. He's fucked because you know how shit goes. It's not his fault. He's fucked. But he's fucked up because a fuck up is a fuck up.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? But you know it ain't his fault. He's fucked up, and that could be through many reasons. We know this.
But as you said, fam, like as long as a man shows once
once bitten, twice shy. Yeah. Third time, blood, like man might have to die. You get me?
That's a 41
as you said, as long as a man shows appreciation, then I don't mind.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying? If you try and like think of it in some dickhead type of way, like if you try to think of it, he's only helping me just so he can use the excuse, or you're thinking about it like that, then what's the fucking point of trying to help you? Because you're only gonna chuck it back in my face for helping you. So what's the point?
Best thing my brethren said to me. Best thing my brethren said to me. He was helping me do something. He helped me out, and I said to him, "Why are you helping me? Yeah, you ain't gotta do nothing, fam. I'm like, get me, you gotta help me." He said to me, he goes, "Fam, I need someone to watch my back in a dark corner. That's the only reason I'm helping."
And he was honest.
He was honest, bro. I can say shit.
I'm on set. If there's an ulterior motive, I'm sorry, I can't do that. If there's an ulterior motive for you helping me, I don't want to do that. Besides you wanting to help.
Yeah, but that's not your friend. Your friend should be doing it because he just wants to do it.
No, but there's a reason for everything.
No, there's always a reason, but it's not. Bro, your friend should never have a sinister reason to do nothing.
I never said
You should
sinister.
never
Might be a
sinister.
reason. Might be a reason.
But it might be a reason, bruv. For instance, let's keep it G. Let's keep it G. Let's keep it G. Let's keep it G. If we go. Let's keep it. Fuck it. If we go to the gym, have we not? Even when we want Manuel to come, do we not always have just an ulterior motive as well as just wanting him to come? Let's be real. Let's keep it G.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Like when we go to the gym,
Yeah.
we want him to come.
Yeah.
Have we not always got an ulterior motive as well as just wanting him to come? Like we want him to come for his company.
Yeah,
We
of
love-
course, yeah.
But have we not got an ulterior motive for getting him to the gym too?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like let's keep it real. So,
Yeah, but so back to basics.
do
what
you
you mean.
think that's do you think that's a bad thing though?
It depends on what thing you're in. As I said, like back to what I was saying.
What,
with
we're
the
robbing you for your company?
No, I know time is money, bro. Come on. But like, as you said, it depends on the ulterior motive is. Like, if I do something for someone,
No, it's positive.
no, if someone does something for me, just for them to say like, oh, they did that, or like they only did that because I'm gonna benefit them. Like, if you're doing it only because it benefits you, then don't do it, fam.
So
Do you know what I'm saying?
What if I was a PT, but as your brethren, your hands open you out, and I'm saying your blood.
I love how the man pick on a fat man, you know.
Man's helping man lose weight and all this.
Listen,
All the time
you
I'm-
can't
all
talk.
the
You're
time
just
I'm
picking
on
on my stutter. Leave me alone.
What's that? Like, no.
Try to block him
Alright,
out,
man,
bro.
you got me baffled. If I was taking you to the gym, yeah, and as a PT, yeah, and I'm putting it up on Instagram like every minute, like, yo, obviously my brethren at this, you know, like, yo, I'm making man lose weight, check this, like, man, lose.
Nah, you're exploiting a nigga.
What do you mean?
I'm a
You're
guinea
exploiting
pig,
a
fam.
nigga. Yeah,
I'm a
that's
guinea
exploiting a
pig.
nigga.
Why?
Have you told him you're doing
I
that,
know,
and is he okay
yeah,
with
obviously
it?
you're gonna
Is
tell
he
him.
okay with it though?
Obviously, well, he should
No,
be, because
but no,
of his brethren.
but-
I'm
No, it's
asking
not.
you-
If he should, no.
One sec, one sec,
Have you
one sec.
spoke to him?
You've asked me a
Asked him.
question.
No, because you never asked it. You said if he should be. No,
One
is
sec.
he
You
alright
just
with it?
He asked me, yeah, does he know? I said yes. Then you asked the other question, I tried to answer, he screamed up. Let me just say something, yeah? If I'm a PT,
Go on.
and he's my
Go on.
brethren, yeah? He's my brethren and I'm a PT.
Yeah.
This man's asked me to help him. I'm a PT, that's my job, yeah?
Yeah.
He's asked me to help
Yeah,
him lose weight,
yeah.
Obviously, I'm building my Instagram,
Yeah,
he knows
yeah.
that. I'm obviously going to tell him I'm going to put videos up and that. But I'm obviously saying like I'm banging this out now because I'm
know what you're saying.
working with you so hard, and you gotta think. Imagine
So
you're my
that's
brethren.
like you're being proud of me, what I'm doing.
But
But then
the
again,
point.
you're so proud that
That's
you can do
not
that to
the
someone.
point.
Wow, I'm
That's
putting
not the
it up
point.
on and building
Are you the person who is doing that? Like obviously, because
It's up to the individual, like the person that you're training or
I
whatever.
don't expect my brethren, yeah. If you come to me and say I'm a PT, and he come to me and say, Joe,
At the
one sec,
beginning,
one
what if I
sec,
felt
why ain't finished?
self-conscious?
No, but I'm saying one sec. What?
That's what I was about to say.
What if I
That's what I was about to
One
say.
sec. No, but I'm saying, yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
If I feel
Even-
self-conscious, I ask you, please don't do that. But then again, you've got
No, not
to.
please
Like,
don't do that.
No, you know what I'm trying to
if
say.
you ask me, yeah, like your fam now, but you're gonna do all that video stuff. I'll be like, look, bro, you don't need to worry. You get me? You can have a vest. I'd give you the confidence for you to be involved. Do you get me? So at the end of it, anyway, you can see where you started off from to where you end. I tell you the right things, so you gained your confidence. I wouldn't try and make you be comfortable with not being confident when I'm trying to make you lose weight.
You see, all of that, yeah. In the beginning,
Just saying.
I couldn't have it. Maybe if you delayed it, where you didn't show how I looked in the beginning until you use a visible transformation, then you start to post all that
No,
shit.
but I ain't gonna ask the man to get
Yeah.
naked, am I? I'm gonna tell him to put his vest
Doesn't
on.
matter. Doesn't matter, bro. When I remember,
You get me?
bro, I remember when I was all skinny and that shit, like, and I went to the gym here and I got my little vest on. My vest is all hanging off me and shit, bro. And man's telling me to live with. I mean, how fucked up I'm looking around and I feel all fucked up and shit, bro. And a man's filming. And he's like, oh yeah, no, we're filming. But I ducked the fuck out.
Yeah, but that's someone you don't know, blood. Like PT,
ain't your
brethren.
brethren, fam. Ain't your fucking brethren.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
man.
imagine that took me gym. I should have been comfortable, really.
But
Yeah,
once-
no, it's different.
Even like as you said, man, like it really does come down to all these things. Like a lot of things come into play. Like ulterior motives, man. You should never have an ulterior motive.
Well, I
for your
say
brethren,
this, innit?
apart from wanting the best for your brethren.
If you have a friend, as long as you can trust them and you're both loyal to each other and you appreciate things and you got each other's back, then that's a good friend.
That's all it needs, fam.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in the friendship, as long as you got my back and I know you want what's best for me, that is it, fam. That is it. Anything else I can probably deal with. Do you know what I'm saying? Any dickhead.
You know what, I need to take back a little bit of what I said still. But obviously, you might find friends that you be friends with for a long time, but then like you just said, innit, like that's as long as you got that, then I reckon I can put up with it. But
Yeah.
for instance, I'm saying there's certain circumstances that come into play that might make me not be your friend. But then man need to make that clear at the start of a friendship what you don't agree with to what you don't.
No.
Real.
She might
Alright
change.
then.
Because it might
Alright,
change. It might change.
One sec, yeah. I didn't want to put it in the air, but now I'm going to put
Here
it
we
in
go.
the air. Yeah. So if I meet someone and I've been bridging with him for 6 months and he tells me he's either gay or he likes kids or something, no.
Bro, that's on a whole next
I know.
level.
You always trust this as well. Always like,
No, let's answer it though. Let's answer
What
it
if
though.
a man's in the
Let's answer
closet
it
and he
though.
don't want nobody to know?
Let's answer it though.
Nah,
Let's answer it though.
go,
Check
go.
it. Let's answer it though. Let's answer it though. So, alright then. I had a brethren. I'm not gonna name him because I don't talk to him no more. I had a brethren and like on the same vibe as you.
Yeah, man, shame him.
No, I can't.
No, I'm sorry.
I can't because he's actually cool. But
Put in the comments if you want to know who it is.
You're fucking. But check it.
50 likes.
Check it. He goes to man one time. We're sitting out in the park smoking cigarettes, jamming, and he goes to man one time. I think he forgot himself, and a brother was walking past, and he goes, "Ah."
Nah, I already know how this is
No.
I
That's all
already
he
know how
did.
this is
He went like this. He did what man them do when gal walked past. He went, everybody that was there went. So, like,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
you understand? And then that was it. Nobody spoke to him again after that.
Well,
Like,
man, taking
one
back what you
man.
said then, because I know I'm just saying.
No, obviously.
You can
I'm
have
taking-
loyalty, you can have
No,
all
because
that.
there's levels, fam. Like,
No,
that's
no,
up
no,
there.
no, no,
That's
no,
up
I can't.
there. That's all the way up there. That's really rude. It's not
Before
there.
we done this, one sec, yeah? So, alright, if you've got a brethren, yeah, and you've grown up with him from fucking year 6 blood all the way, yeah, to when you're fucking 27 now, yeah? And he's been your brethren, yeah? And you're telling me man shouldn't say anything from the start or give any or anything like that, yeah? And then you find out when you're 27 that this man's gay.
I'm
yeah?
sorry, bro. I can't deal with that.
Yeah, but I'm saying you've been around him a lot.
I don't
You've been
care.
your brethren from
I
day.
don't care.
Yeah?
I don't care. I could never look at you the same, fam.
But I'm saying, what, should you have said that from the start?
No, because obviously, as you said, he's year 6. I was like, do you know what
No, but
I'm saying?
like, once you get to a certain age and you realise that you're...
Yeah, once he realised that that was him.
And he's your brethren and he knows
and
you're
he knows, yeah. No, you should say something. Stop.
But you just
Alright
said
then.
shouldn't.
No,
So
wait.
take it back,
No,
bro.
I'll take that back. Take that
Because
back.
it can
No,
get
you
that-
should say something in it.
Certain things I'm saying.
No, not even because.
No, because there's certain circumstances.
I don't know,
You don't know,
bro.
man might have foot fetish or something. I don't know, but there's certain things.
You know what?
You need to
I'll be
put
honest.
in there,
No,
innit?
You know what? No. Check
Because
it.
it can fuck shit up. I could be a brethren for life, blood, you know.
I know.
Had you back here and then you fucked the whole friendship
So,
by
I know.
not telling me something from the start, made me
Check
roll
it.
with you and you're doing them things.
Yeah, but
Check it.
Oh, don't, bro.
Check it. The only time for me, and I don't know about you and you, the only time for me that would make me sit back and go is when you told me finally, yeah, because you've obviously hid that shit, and then you finally told me the only way I could go and go, you know what, you're cool. There's only one way that would be. There's only one way. Is if it was your brother.
My brother.
There's the only way I could go. You know what? As long as you don't come in my house with it, as long as you don't, I'd be cool.
Yeah.
G.
That's
The
what.
only way.
You
If
listen
it was
to
my
him?
friend, I'd have to be like, no, you have to come out my yard.
Bam. You're fucking your shit up.
No, I'm not. Because I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Alright then.
I can't tell my brother, yo, fuck off, bro.
One sec though, one sec.
I can't do that.
No, but you don't do it like that. Just be like,
No, but
fam,
that would be what I would do.
No, for one second, I can't
The
do
man
it.
would tell me, oh, Sam, I should have told you this time ago.
Bro,
Get out, bro.
Listen.
No, it's not even like that.
Can I-
I'm sorry, bro. I
One
can't
sec.
deal with that. I'm not that type of person.
You're
I
not.
can't do it.
Nobody said
I
that
can't-
you was.
No.
Nobody said that you was.
But
And nobody's trying to put that on you.
No, listening. I'm telling him, yo, sorry fam, I am not that type of person that I can't be around that. I'm sorry, bro, but like, I can't even.
You're so diplomatic. You're so diplomatic. I like how diplomatic you are.
I'm just saying in it. I'm gonna give
We
you.
need to be
I'm
careful
gonna
what we
give-
talk about.
Nah, I ain't gonna be careful.
No.
I'm just being
No,
honest from my
no.
personal preference. You get me?
No, we always got to be honest.
First thing, yeah, I'm gonna say to you, brothers, if any of my cousins, family members, yeah, turn out, or I hear that they're gay, yeah, you are supposed to be my family, bro. It's one of these things.
I didn't expect it.
One of these things, yeah, like it's not. It doesn't happen in the family. So I know that that isn't normal, bruv, and you shouldn't be doing that. So if you don't hear what I'm saying and fix the fuck up within a month, bruv, yeah?
Well, if he's gay, fam, why is that man?
No, because
he sees that as right, bro.
Because obviously,
that's what I'm saying.
Because,
You know what?
because
You know
you
what?
have to
You know
try.
what? You know what?
I have to try.
You know what?
I can't just turn.
You
So
know
I
what?
give you a month, blood, to act up. If I hear any different, blood, me and you ain't family no more, bro. It's done there, blood.
No, but I
You
just
get me?
think, yo, you're over there now.
And the
You know,
second thing,
the worst thing is, you're gonna get attacked here because you said, he didn't mean it in the way he said it, but you should understand what he's saying. Because you said, if he doesn't fix up. How long have they been trying to drill it into our fucking heads to the point now where we can get nicked for saying it? It's not a choice. We were born like that.
there's a difference between family, innit?
I just think it's how you
one
brought
sec
up.
though, there's a difference.
That's what I think. But
There's a difference between family and how you think and having a conscience. And I feel like, yo, as me being family and related to you, I at least, because of what I believe in, have to try and talk some sense into your head. I'm being real though, you get me? I'll drag you strip clubs, blood. I get you pum fam. I'll find you the best.
Fam, just take me Catholic church.
You get me? I'm telling you, mate. Something has to be done. And the second thing, the second thing I'm gonna say to you is, if you're saying you do that with your family member, yeah, what about someone that you've had around you from the age of 3? Yeah, would you?
Do you see him as family though?
Right, no.
Do you see him as family?
Because like
it's
we're
the
saying,
same
if you roll
principle,
together from 3 all the way
thing.
through to like the same age as what you're saying, would you do the same thing?
For me,
Should do the same thing, but be careful.
No. For me, the principle's different. For me, the principle's different because if that's the case, check it. For me, the principle's different because if that's the case, yeah, that would mean then I've been to your house, been to your mom's house. I've met your family. Like, if that was the case, then don't you think that at least one of your family members or someone would have had the respect for me if he hadn't told me to tell me?
Because them people, yeah.
But how did they know?
They would know me too. They grew up with me as well. I grew up with them too. I know.
No, but how did they know?
I class them as a family.
Man
Me
said
as family.
in the closet, yeah? In the closet means something, bro.
Nah, I guarantee it's family. Bro,
Yeah,
your mother
the
would know.
doors,
Your mother would know.
Listen,
Your mother would
no,
know.
I'll break it down. fam. When they say
Your
this,
sister would know.
the
Your brother would
closet
know.
door is closed, yeah? Someone's locked it. The only time it gets open is when someone speaks to them and starts making them acknowledge that they are actually. Do you know what I mean?
I'm sorry, but there's bro. I'm sorry, but none of them people that's here can try to tell me that their mother or their father or somebody in them life never knew said that them was that way and never told nobody.
No, don't want to believe.
No, that's
Don't want to believe.
When you say you walked into the room with your lipstick and heels on, you just shut the door.
This has been our conversation about friendships. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening to our convo. Peace.